Hello and welcome to my video of Planet Coaster's career mode. We are here today with our second part of Pirate Cove, which is the third objective in Captain Lockjaw's buried treasure, I want to say. I can't quite remember, I didn't really look when I loaded the game up. So here we are. Last time we built a handful of flat rides. We have the Victory, we have the Venetian Carousel, and we have the Rocktopus, and we had the Kickflip, which is our latest ride just over there. We hit our easy objectives of a monthly profit of $1,000 and 600 guests. So we will now be looking to do our coaster build and get a monthly profit of $2,000, which I don't think will be too hard. I think we'll be okay. So we do have, over here we do have 2 closed shops still. So let's get those open. I did leave them closed because previously where the rides are positioned, we wouldn't really have had much traffic down, that we had no traffic at all down these paths, because they would just go up here, here, and then back down this path to the Venetian Carousel. But now with the Kickflip ride opened, I'm hoping that there'll be a little bit more traffic around there, so those shops should be doing okay. So what we were really planning on doing was making not very much money last month. We were going to get this coaster built. We reserved this space here for another flat ride or 2, and then over here where we have this other coming soon sign, we were going to put in possibly another coaster, probably one of the blueprint ones, because no one wants to sit and just watch me try and design 2 coasters in one video quite yet. My skills are not entirely that great, if I'm being perfectly honest. We do currently have $8,000. If you do recall, down underneath here we did discover that that solid gold chest that we sold for $7,500, which boosted our profits quite nicely. So, yeah, monthly profit, that's just something that's that'll just happen, it'll just come. I'm not sure why we suddenly did lose so much money last time. Let's just check the... I'm not going to queue that long, and I'm going to moan and moan and moan, but there's still plenty of people in there, so I'm not too bothered really. I'm not too bothered about that. I think we're okay. I think we're safe. So, let's crack on and have a go at building Incomplete Coaster, the world's most terribly named coaster, because it would fill you with, pretty much fear, I guess, wouldn't it? So, let's crack on. So, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Like I did say in the previous video, I have done this a couple of times already, but I did only ever build the coaster once. So, what am I going to edit track? That's what I want. We want to edit the track. So the first thing we want to do is we want to climb. Oh, there we go, with the chain lift. That's what we want to do. Oh, it already was on a chain lift. So let's get it going just straight up. That's what we want to do. Can we shorten that down a little bit? We can, not too much. So straight up. Can we shorten that down now? It doesn't really make any difference at this point, does it? Let's extend it up there. And we probably don't need it quite that high. Let's go for there. Let's go for there. And then we'll go for a standard bit of track. Where are we? We are here. So we want to swing around really, don't we? So we probably want to... Do we want to come down first and then around? Let's come down first. Let's just do a nice standard every day. Let's extend that a little, just so it's not quite so horrible a curve. Ooh, look at that. We've just reached our silver objective of $2,000 in 1 month. Last month we made $2,300, so I'm not sure why the month before was so poor, just 400. Because I don't think we had any construction costs last. No, we had no construction costs. We only made $400. So what do we lose on? The rides and ticket sales went down quite significantly for some reason. Although they were up on the month before. I don't know. I don't know. Let's not worry about that. So, let's go back to this. Edit in this. Oh, did it not save our... Okay, let's extend it out a little bit. Because we don't want to freak people out, do we? With too sudden a curve. And then straight down pretty much. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it go straight down. Just for a little bit, and then it'll start coming up. So if we just start running a test on that, let's just see how that goes. Very boring. Excitement goes up. That seemed okay, didn't it? So now that we are Has that flattened out automatically for us? It pretty much has, hasn't it? So we need to look at starting to turn it a little bit now. Let's just stop that test because that's because I got it going quite fast. That is happening quite a lot. So let's do that. Let's add. Oh, nope, other way. That's the wrong way. Completely the wrong way. There we go. Bit more of a turn. And then maybe even a little bit more. And curve it around a bit more. I think those trees are in a good position there. That'll start freaking people out. Let's leave that as that is. Starting to go up automatically, which I quite like. Quite like that. So let's start. Actually, I don't want it to do that though. Don't want it to do that. Let's start bringing it back on itself. Maybe a little bit of a. I quite like that. Well, that tree's in the way, isn't it? That tree is right in the way. Look at that. What if I go all the way over here? No, you're still in the way. Okay, let's come out of there. All the way out. Too far out. Let's move this tree over there. And then we will continue on. Ooh, not that. Don't even know what I clicked on. Come out of that. What was that? Start building on station grid. No, we don't want to do that. We want to just let's do that. Let's bring it back straight. Which is fine. So if we do a quick little test, let's have a watch of the old meters. So up it goes. Starts going down. Green, green. Ooh, a little bit of where's the old heat maps? Excitement's all good. That's all fine. Fear gets quite high here. Wonder why fear is so high. And nausea is pretty horrible. That's because it's going so fast, I guess, isn't it? So do I need to just raise all of this up then? Is that what that's saying? So I need it to go into straight up again. So you go down and then go up to if I just do this, is this going to work? I mean, we'll smooth it out later on because it's a little bit of a mess at the moment. So how's that? That's still pretty horrible nausea-wise. So I think we need to move. We should probably, in fact, just select a whole bunch of these. Ooh, no. No, 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 no. I was very much hoping that the multi-select would not include. I think it's done it again, hasn't it? Yeah, I've got something else. That the multi-select would not include the track. I thought that maybe it wouldn't do that. How's that? That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Let's just shove that there then. Alright, so. Edit the track. Let's come back here. Let's raise that up. Raise that up. And raise that up a little bit. How's that? I mean, that's a horrible, horrible mess, really, if I'm being honest. Excitement's all fine. Fear is massive there still. Why is it so full of fear? Fear and nausea. I'm really not too sure. If we just slow that down a little bit. Yeah, I might just have to undo all of it, I think. Let's just undo all of that. And then let's move those trees again. Stick them over there. And then what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So we do still want it coming around. So let's put a little bit of a... Let's increase the size of that. Make that a bit less horrible for everyone involved. And then start bringing it up again. Is this what they want? Is this what they want? If I do this, and then take that off a little bit maybe. What about that? How is that? Still going to have a lot of speed, aren't they, I think? I think that's going to be the problem there. Oh, nope. Completely wrong bit. So what if I just... What if I do about that? So it's still got a fair bit of speed. But it should have bled off quite a lot. I think that's alright. So what if we look at the old rolls? Rolls or loops? Could we fit a loop in? Dive loop left. No, that's not what I want. Dive loop right. No, that's not what I want. No. Well, that's quite nice. Not going to have enough speed to get up there though, are you? I don't think. What if we make it a bit... Quite hard to see what that was doing. Make it a bit small. Can't really... Oh, there we go. Well, let's just try it. I don't think it's going to have enough speed based on just basic physics. No, it's not. Well, that's okay, because what we can do... We can select the chain section. And we can increase the chain speed to 6. Is that going to make any difference whatsoever, in fact? Should do. No. Chain speed 10? No. Chain speed 14. No. No, basic physics has failed me again. So let's undo that. But if we undo that, maybe here, if we put in something, not you. They're all just a bit big, I think, aren't they? All I want really is a standard loop. Well, there we go. A nice standard loop. If I make you a bit smaller, still don't think it's going to quite work, is it? Let's find out, though. Nope. So what about here? At some point... Yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it? Well, that's too big. Let's bring you down. Well, about there. About there. Yeah, that works. That works. Alright, so let's do that. Wish the numpad enter worked for this. I keep trying it. Keep trying it. Okay, so what can we put in now? Some form of roll. That's going to be too much. Corkscrew entry, midsection exit. Could do that and then just carve it back over itself. I don't know if that means it's going to be a bit too... No, we don't want to drop. It's got nowhere to drop to. That's no good. Heartline. Maybe a heartline. Inline. I wonder what the difference between all of those is. Pretzel knot's huge. It's too much. Oh, there's loads. Verticals. Wraparound corkscrew. 0G. Ooh, I quite like that. Quite like that. I don't think it might have to be a little bit smaller. Let's find out. Let's find out. Yeah, it has to be just a little bit smaller, doesn't it? So what was that? What was... So this? No. This? No. Oh, bugger. What was it? Oh, it wasn't that. It was a roll. It was a roll. It was down towards the bottom. Anyway, it was that one, wasn't it? Just make him a little bit smaller. And increase the length a little bit. Let's try that. How's that work? Oh, the old cart stuck still from the last test. Let's try that then. So up he goes. Down the loop The corkscrew, yeah, that's fine. That works out fine. So we are trying to get back to, where are we trying to get to? Here, so we're all about halfway round. Oh. Let's, what I have. Let's get out of all this. Get out of all this. I've never had that before. Oh, bins. Bins are a problem. There's a lot of litter around. I have never had someone quit on me before. Wonder why that is. Well, obviously she's very unhappy with her job. But we do need another one because they're complaining that it looks too busy over there and they want to go somewhere else. Okay. I don't feel like I have much warning, but then again I do have a few monthly, a few notifications, but nothing. Oh, the mechanic's unhappy. Can't really afford to lose the mechanic. Where's my staff? All staff. That mechanic is miserable. Blimey, where is he? Workload is low. Is that his problem? Because he's got a low workload? I can easily handle this workload. So he's complaining because there aren't enough rides, basically. There aren't enough rides for him to fix and tinker with. Okay, well. Let's deal with that first. Let's build a quick flat ride up here. What have we got? We've got the Roctopus, Psychola, Wild Blue. I think we'll do the Wild Blue. Shall I build it over here? Carry on dragging people along there, maybe? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Where do I want it? Where do I want it? Nope. I think I want it about there. Yeah, let's do that. And then the entrance I will have about here. The exit there. Connect the path, the Wild Blue. Ooh, we've already used most of them. We'll use that one then. Just very poorly follow the outline of the ride. And we'll put that there. Open that up, close that, come out of there. And then we will steal some trees. Which are apparently going to be a bit of a pain. Oh, that one fits in okay. Let's steal some more. Why won't you, well, you'll go there. That's alright then. Now a couple of these little bushes. Pop those in there. That stupid ride. Pop you in there. How are we doing? 46. Well, if you can do 46, you can do 50. That's the rules. Average guest happiness is declining. Oh, that's the bins probably, isn't it? That's the bin situation. That's okay, we can sort that in a minute. 48, we're getting there. Select that. Stick that in there. And maybe another tree to finish it off. How's that? 53. Perfect. Okay, right. We need to get some bins built. That's what we need. We need some bins. Because apparently this place is messy. So, another bin there. The entrance is a mess. It really is. Stick a bin there, bin there, bin there. I'll stick a couple there. Where have we got? We've got some seats over here, so I'll put a couple more bins there. There's a seat there, so I'll put a bin there as well. And I'll put a bin... I won't put one there. Maybe I'll put one opposite. Bin there. Some bins around these, because you suspect they would generate a fair bit of rubbish. Lots of rubbish up here as well, so let's put some bins. Bins just quite regularly along this path, because that appears to be a bit of a problem area. And then we'll put a couple down here as well. And there's already one there. We'll put another one there. And another one there. Okay, so that will hopefully sort out the bin problem. That will hopefully be the last week. Yeah, let's just really go crazy with bins there. Massively out of alignment. That's going to annoy so many people. Oh well. So, woof. So, whoa, oh yeah, we need to, we'll just sort this little lady out. How can I open? If I just open, it was just going to hire someone else automatically. I'm assuming. Let's have a look. Yeah, but 4 shops, 4 vendors. That guy is still quite miserable. Still quite miserable. Still has a low workload. I wish I had more work to do. I can increase the maintenance inspection window on the rides, but I don't really want to do that. Should I just build... Oh, very quickly then. We've got that, got that, got that. Teacups. Let's build the teacups. I'll very quickly do this without bringing up the Steam menu. Stick it smack bang in the middle, because well, it's only the Psychola to go, isn't it? We've got room for that, really. I think we could put that over here, maybe, or shall I do 2 up here? Am I concerned about how this path's how busy it's gonna get? Maybe, maybe. So let's place the entrance there, exit there, connect it to a queue. What haven't we done? Simple concrete, but that's boring. That is boring, but okay. Simple concrete is a child's ride. Children will not care if it is boring. If I swing past that, steal a little bit of undo that, a little bit of that scenery. No, I think that's fine. We can connect it up there. Let's open him up. So he's got 2 more rides to deal with now. I think that seems quite reasonable, doesn't it? Hopefully that will stop him moaning too much more and keep him employed. Is that okay? It is not. It is not. That's just a rock. Massive tree. Put you there. Take some of these little trees. Take a couple more of these. Take this wonderful little fall-coloured, my god. If you are English like me, I do apologise. That is not how we are supposed to deal with the seasons. That lovely autumn-coloured tree is what I should have said. Take a few of these little bushes. Take a rock. Take another rock. And how's that doing for Q? 51. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so those are the same notifications, and they're still complaining about bins. But I do have a lot of bins now, so that should hopefully sort that out. What I could do, ooh, I'm running a little bit low on time. What I could do is just... What was that? Just a random little phone call. I could... How do you train them? Oh, there we go. Ooh, increased happiness. I might do that with the... Let's train him up. What, 140? Is that reasonable? I'm not sure. Who is that? That's Arden. Let's train up Corey. Start him training. 140. And we'll do him as well. And what is he gonna? What's he gonna expect? 330? Yeah, we increase those by 20, so we'll increase him by 40. I think that seems fair. And we did open that up, didn't we? Yes. Okay. So hopefully that will resolve the litter problem, because the janitors will be a bit more on it. They'll be running around a bit faster. We have reopened the Cosmic Cow, which is doing alright for itself. How are you doing? You're not well, you're 18. It's not terrible, but it'll do. So the streets do look a little bit cleaner. There does seem to be a lot less rubbish around. Up here is still pretty bad. Hopefully the janitors will get on that soon. It's not like there isn't enough bins. There are pretty constant bins that aren't being used. So that's historic rubbish is what that is. So hopefully the janitors will sort that out soon. So Well, didn't get too far that time, did I? That lady quitting on me did put a bit of a spanner in the works. Yeah, we've hit the 2,000 profit. We haven't hit the 4,000. We're nowhere near the 4,000, obviously. We have yet to build the coaster. We do have plenty of money, though. So we have a nice start, I think. The climb, the fall, the loop, and then the corkscrew. So we don't need to do too much more. Bring it around this gap here, and then just join it up there. So we'll finish that off next time. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions or anything else, you just want to yell at me about the absolute state of my park and my terrible planning, please do so in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, do leave a like or subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for joining me.